Hello, everybody! Welcome to the Dead Unicorn. We're playing. What are we playing? We're playing Planescape.
Yes,
My
we're playing
brain
Planescape.
was on a different plane right now. You see how that works?
A whole scape of them.
Yes, it's a plane.
Same.
It's a plane escape.
I said it.
Do you like pina coladas? Come with
Not
me in
particularly.
Planescape. Yeah, planar coladas.
No.
Bad
Again,
puns
caught
aside.
in a drain.
Bad puns aside, welcome to the game. This is Dungeons and Dragons, an older setting called Planescape, where everybody is wandering through other dimensions of reality, where ideas and thoughts become entire planes of existence. It's kind of weird, kind of strange. These guys are on a place called the Endless Staircase, which is like a doorway between all of them. It's a staircase with doors on it. You'll find out. You'll get this. This is really easy. I am Corey. I am the game master. I'm running this shindig. And let me introduce everybody. I'll let everybody kind of introduce themselves, what their characters are, and a little rundown of them. Make it like 15 to 30 seconds. Don't go too far. Here we go. We will start with I'm going to start with Matt.
Hello, I am playing Geppetto of the Ironwood. I am the group's little druid and healer. And I am shirking my responsibility being a master of ceremonies in favor of joining the party, doing whatever the heck they're doing, exploring the Planescape, and also recently just joined the Planescape Guild or
Planeswalkers.
Planewalker Guild. That's right.
Very average walkers.
Mm-hmm.
So vain.
Howard, please tell us about your character.
I'm a plane flyer. I have wings, yo.
How many passengers can you carry?
Do I count as a passenger? Because that would be a 1. If I don't count, then that's a 0.
I'd say
unless
2.
that passenger can turn into a mouse, in which case you're good to go.
I mean, I'm a gnome. I'm small enough.
You're pretty small.
Ish.
No, we can always go smaller.
Yeah, I think it's like a 50-pound limit or something. I can't. No, I'm very weak. So yeah, I'm a birdman called an Arakakra. My name is Reese, and I have kind of a bird-like sound to my voice, very parrotish. And I'm the one who led everybody into the plains because I was actually just looking to deliver a message, and I had to pass through this group of weirdos, and I got caught by werebears, and I was like, "Get me out of this, and I'll give you each a silver and take you with me." And they were like, "Sure, dirt." Next.
Okay, next, Crystal.
Hello, I am playing Bronwyn Stonebreaker, a dwarven monk. She was part of the caravan bringing the werebears their booze for the party. And when we met Riss, we were like, hey, this sounds like a cool adventure, why not go? And now we're trying to find the guy who we're supposed to give the message.
That sounds great. Helen, you're up.
Brazira, half-orc fighter, tagging along for the fun of it and to get to beat stuff up because she no longer gets to do it for a living.
Sounds great. Short and sweet. We'll go to Sarah next. Hey,
All
Sarah.
right, I am Aisling, and I am a halfling rogue assassin, and I was basically fleeing from the law after one of my jobs when I joined the caravan to get out of town, and escaping to another plane sounded like a great idea to me because that was about as far away from the law as I could get. So I'm still kind of on the run, but I'm along for the ride because I'm out of trouble for the moment, at least.
It's called The Lamb. Tarek.
I am playing Hyrule the Sunscorched. I am a former noble of a long line of draconic sorcerers who has fallen on some tough times. My character's pretty young for a human. I'm only 18, so I'm still kind of a kid, just getting used to the whole having amazing magical powers thing. And while adventuring with a band of noble heroes, I was whisked away into the plains in search of adventure and perhaps some expert arcane knowledge amongst the stars. We'll see about that part.
So, that's a pretty good rundown of what happened. Before we start, I'd like to thank all my patrons down in the corner. They're scrolling down there. I don't know if that looks... they're actually, like, right there. Right there. They're scrolling there. Ooh. Ooh, so nice. I don't know if that's, like, distracting, and if it is, please tell me. I'm getting a lot of patrons now, so I want to thank them all. Our newest patron is Martin, so thank you, Martin, for signing up, and thank you all of my patrons for being there and helping me. And if you go to my Patreon, you can get this thing for free, Party Crashers, and also another adventure written by Howard, A Night at the Inn, and other stuff like. There's L5R adventures if you're into that. We're writing and making more stuff all the time. Go visit there. They're absolutely free. And sooner or later, that won't be the case. Sooner or later, I'll start making stuff you got to pay for. So
Get them while they're hot.
Get them while they're hot.
So thank you, Martin, for being so smart.
Yeah, there he is, Martin Larson. He just went by in the scroll. All right. So, a little extra rundown here. Y'all are looking for a guy named... Oh, God. Where's his name?
Orim Treskelia.
Yes, Orim Treskelia. He is part of the Planeswalker Guild. You get a little message to him. You went to the Planeswalker Guild, you weren't there. They said, hey, he's with his sweetheart. This chick named...
Chavanestra.
Chavanestra. Wow, you're way ahead of me. Yeah, there it is. Chavanestra. So there's this chick named Chavanestra. She seems like everybody thinks she's crazy. But she lives in a place on the staircase called the Mushroom Area, the Blue Mushroom Area. And you are now in the Blue Mushroom Area, and the entire place has been torn to shreds. And the first thing was a giant gap with a big old web over it and some giant spiders. You have destroyed the giant spiders. Congratulations.
You mushed them up real good for the spider goop.
While you were fighting them, there were these dudes. They look like rotting flesh creatures, and they're overlooking the staircase and been watching you fight, and maybe cheering, maybe laughing, maybe who knows what they've been doing? Taking bets?
Or just gurgling incoherently.
Gurgling incoherently. That's probably right.
Occasionally eating each other's scabs.
Oh man, that is grody.
But let's go back down to where the party is. I can do that now. I can just make your screen go wherever I want. It's very nice.
Nice.
I noticed you did that to me.
It's me.
I was
Yes.
trying to.
You did just do that. I saw that.
Or you made the earth move for me.
You did.
So, that's that. It's up to you guys now. There is a giant web spanning this chasm.
Did that last floop flop? Flippity floop?
It's there. It's stuck in the web. It's trying to get free. It doesn't seem to...
I kind of want to investigate what the hell that thing is.
As you get closer, it struggles even more. Like, ah! Make like an insight check.
Okay. 16.
Yeah, it's afraid of you. You in particular.
I step back away from it and I kind of nudge the monk to see if it reacts any way to her. Branwyn, check on that weird little
Yes,
space
the-
jelly?
Hey Corey, do I hear its cries of distress too? Because
Yeah.
like any animals that's like crying is kind of concerning for me. I'm like, wait a second,
Is it an
let me see if
animal?
I can help.
That's a good
Is
Oh,
question.
that poor monster jellyfish looks sad.
But yes, I will go check on
Maybe
it.
it's hungry.
Does it react to her the same way it was struggling against my approach?
No. But are you stepping out on the web, or
I don't know. Is there web there? I thought that was the end of the
there
staircase.
there is web there? But you can stand on the dead spider carcass instead if you like.
And poke the jelly with your stick. Ooh.
I'm
I
gonna
mean,
get a little
my
closer.
spear is
Like, my
actually
intention
out
is
on
to come up to
the
thing
webbing
and
right
free it.
now.
Oh, I just always assumed that monks have big sticks.
You leave my monk
So
out
I'll
you
of
go
this.
go take a look at it and see what the heck this thing is and if it's okay.
So you walk out onto the spider then? Like, how are you walking out here?
I mean, kind of skirting around the spider the best I can.
So you're walking on the web.
You
Which
tell
calls
me.
even more
That is what the
spiders.
is either web or spider.
Can I fly over there?
Sure, you can fly over there, but you have to tell me. You walked over there. How did you do it? Are you on the web or are you on the spider? That's your only two options.
On the web.
Okay, the web is super sticky. So you will need a strength check.
Okay.
Yep, you're stuck in the web.
Oh, great.
Same as the creature. But the Arakakra Reese flies on over there.
I'm gonna poke it. Just I don't know what it is. It might be a jellyfish. It might.
What
sting me.
are you gonna poke it with?
I'll look at my equipment real quick.
My dagger, spork.
I was actually thinking that I would just use. I have a crowbar, so I'm gonna reach out the crowbar and just kind of gently touch it and see if it's stuck. Right?
Yeah.
Can I wedge the crowbar into like the gooey parts and like pull and see if I can help it get loose
You're gonna cut it out with your crowbar.
or pull it out? Yeah.
Well, it's
Tear
not a
it out.
slashing weapon, but I'll like.
If I realize after a second that it's not really pulling well, I'll switch to. I must have a dagger, right? Sure. Yes, I have a dagger. I will try a dagger.
Surely I have a sharp pointy thing in here somewhere.
Okay. Roll to hit the web.
Yep. Hang on.
Be wary, the web hits back.
Yeah, you got the web. You can now roll damage with your dagger.
You are really good at daggering things, sir.
Dagger the heck out of it. Dagger.
All right, you're almost cutting it free. You can one more hit on this web will probably cut it
I
loose.
see like the webbing starting to separate. I'm like, all right, I
Yeah.
think we got this. Yeah, I'll take another shot. I'll be careful not to try and hit the thing. Do I need to take? Can I take a penalty to not hit the thing, or should I?
No,
or is
you
it
can just roll to hit. It's fine.
Okay.
It's just you got it. The web comes free. The creature is cut loose, and you hear in your head, "Thank you, friend. I
Whoa.
am in your service."
Y'all see my like giant eyes already, big bird eyes.
So
get a little
its
bit wider.
eyes, like,
So I just
are
gotta
on-
look up at the thing.
Its eyes are
they
on
talk, they talk.
stalks, are on like snail stalks, and they're kind of like looking at you as it floats there. And then one of its tendrils points over to Hyrule, and it says, "He has summoned us here against our will. I don't want him around me. He's going to do more bad things. Tell him to go away.
Being the absent-minded person I am, I cast Mage Hand and try to pick up the spear for the monk.
Okay, how much can the spear... Does the spear...
5 pounds.
I'm sorry, does the mage hand have, like, a lifting kit?
Yeah,
5
it can
pounds.
only lift up to 10 pounds
10
and
pounds, sorry.
is 30 feet, up to 30 feet away from
Okay,
me.
web is super sticky. It can't pull the spear out.
Hyrule, these things say that you summon them and that they're afraid you're going to do bad things to them.
So, summon them?
That's what he said. In my head. In my head. In my head.
I've never heard of such a thing, but there are, I guess, magics that could summon whatever that jelly there is, and I do remember growing up there were quite a few odd magical occurrences whenever I first started to develop my magical powers, but quite strange to assume that I had anything to do with it.
Is this
Tell it I mean it no harm.
maybe the staircase goes near the chaos planes, which affect magic?
That sounds like a realistic thing to happen.
Sounds
Sure,
great.
why not?
The creature...
Hey, he says he didn't mean to. Hang on, I'll think it at him.
You hear in your brain, of course he says he didn't mean to. That's what he would say if he wanted to hurt me. I must
Jellyfish
leave
thing makes good
now.
points.
I must leave before more harm comes to me and my friends. One of us has already died. Many of my friends are lost. I must find them.
What are you?
I come from beyond the beyond. I come from a place of your deepest nightmares. I am a flumph.
I don't think he's one of my nightmares.
Now, I must go. And he, like, gently floats away like a balloon.
So he says he's a nightmare and a flumph.
I don't know what a flumph is, but if that's it, and it comes from a place with more of the things like it, I can see how people would be pretty not wanting to stay there.
Well, I guess he's one of your nightmares then, because I am not afraid of jellyfish.
I
just
call
saying,
it to
if-
Reese. Thank you for rescuing it. That flume thing.
So, as I try to, I have my hand out trying to like guide my magic hand to pick up. You just
It's
see,
got
like,
the spear. The
struggling
spear's
against
just not
the web.
move.
I'm
The
going to
web's too
fly
strong.
over to, excuse me, is it Bronwyn?
Yes.
Yes.
You can
Alright,
try to get on the web again.
Shoulders.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
gonna. Well, I'm actually gonna grab her because you look stuck still, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna start.
This web
pulling
is
up.
really
I want to give
sticky.
her basically the aid action, so
All
she'll
right.
have advantage if she tries to pull herself free.
Sounds good.
So I look very strainy as I pull, and we probably aren't going anywhere.
Nope.
You're pulling on her, but it's like directing her further into the webs.
1.
Bronwyn isn't very brawny right now.
Just probably having a really bad day.
It's a question. Braun, win.
I
It'll come
don't
up
know
sooner or
how
later.
we're gonna get across here. These webs are very sticky.
Well, it seems that the battle probably might have taken it out of you. Good berries to provide you some extra energy.
Here, try this. I give her my dagger. It's enchanted against webs.
If you cut yourself out too well, you may just fall down to the lower webs.
How close is she to the big old spider?
She can
if I
grab
go,
onto the spider
jump
if she
on
wants
top of
to.
the spider, can
Yeah,
I
she
be
can-
like
she
above
can
her
grab
and can I
the
just
spider
like lift her
and-
up?
Oh, like I could use that for leverage, you mean?
You
I
wanted.
mean, I could use it to stand on.
Yeah, you
to
can
pick
stand
her up
on it.
from the web.
Sure.
Yeah,
why
sure.
not?
Okay, I'm gonna
Just-
hop on top of the spider while everybody's discussing different weird ways
All
to
right,
get her off the
you grab its
thingy.
weird hairy legs and start walking across it.
And I'm gonna try to grab her and pull her up.
All right, make a strength check with aid. You have advantage. Advantage strength check. All right, you rip her out. Here she comes out of the.
Like, here she is.
I like
She's free.
fly back a step. Whoa!
Ah, thanks
There
for your
you go.
help.
The floomps
I
away.
mean, this thing's kind of gross, but
Floomps away.
eh.
Floomp, 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 floomp.
No, I can't see where I'm at. Okay, I'm gonna hop off the spider and back onto the stairs.
How can we get across this?
Slowly, I imagine.
Anyone know if there's any kind of I don't know, chemicals that help stop your people from being stuck to webs?
Acid will eat webs.
Guess
You
if
should
we
use acid.
gathered up enough dirt.
I don't want to fall to my death. There's like oblivion under.
Well,
Oh.
there's a set of webs below it too. That's where Riss was stuck.
So why would we destroy these webs? Then we'd have to cross the other webs. Should we just cross
I'm
these
just-
webs?
No,
I was
the
just
idea
saying,
is
not
to
destroy them, but
keep us
stop
from
them
sticking.
from being so sticky.
It's
freeze them or
it's not a
something,
chemical,
maybe?
but I think
Well,
it's called
that's not
dirt.
That's what I
Yeah,
said. Yes,
Yeah,
if we got
like-
enough dirt.
There should
That
be
would
something
probably
from
take
these
a long
crumbled
time, though.
staircases, or like from the sharp edges.
Well, these
Maybe get
stairs
some
are
of the
pretty.
powder from
These stairs are pretty beat up. There's a lot of debris.
Like any like very dusty, crumbly areas that we can just pick up and like toss onto the web to make a path. for ourselves.
Yes, in fact, and there's another spider corpse.
So
I mean, we
dragged
can
the
carry it
fire.
over there. It's couldn't hurt.
If only we had befriended the spiders and had them ferry us across the web.
Well, they seemed a little violent towards us
Yeah,
at first.
I don't think they wanted to be friends.
Hungry planar spiders would tend to do that, I guess.
I'm all for walking across the spiders, though. I don't have any problem with that.
Okay, who's gonna drag the
Sure.
spiders? The
Guess
giant
that'll be
spider
me.
corpse.
I will aid in dragging the spiders.
The bigger,
Me
brawnier
too.
people, the little people will not be assisting, I don't think.
Well, since I don't stick to anything, I'll grab one side of the spider and pull. But like I say, all I can do is really is aid.
All right.
I'm not a big puller.
I'll
One-
push.
One person is leading. They get advantage
Yeah, I
for the
don't know how
strength
much
check.
gnome pushing
That's
will
all you
help.
get.
I
Make
have
the
a strength
roll.
of 1,
Yeah, I don't.
I have
That's
more than
gonna
one.
do much.
or like a strength of 13, essentially.
Whoever is moving the
Okay.
spider.
Well, then you have more strength than I do. But I don't stick to anything, so I don't mind, lending a hand. So I'm not gonna fly down and touch the webs.
Well,
Someone's got to make a strength check.
if
It's-
nobody else is going
I'll
to
make
do
the strength
this,
check.
I was gonna
Alright.
say,
Come
I'm
on,
pretty sure
y'all.
Brazier said she was.
Is it still with advantage?
Yes.
Okay.
Hey, Corey, is this a leg over here?
no, that's my spear.
No, it's her spear.
Yeah, that's her spear.
Oh, I thought it was
Trying
the
to
spider
pick up.
leg or something that got cut
Yeah.
off.
A stray leg. Gross.
I was trying to grasp at it with my mage hand, but it didn't work.
Rah, spoosh.
Look at it as we pass over.
Gross. Did it leak? Was there like a leakage? Carnage
It's split.
falling out of it.
It splits open and a million spiders come out.
No, don't even joke about that.
God.
I would frenzy. I would totally frenzy.
Ooh.
No,
That is a
thank you.
nightmare.
And I'd be like,
dude.
come to me, my little creepy ass brethren.
Oh, like gather all of them too. Gather all the creepy
Yeah,
brethren
I
to
had
you.
that happen to me once when I killed a spider. No.
No thanks.
No.
Mm-mm.
I totally would have done that if I were your dungeon master. Aren't you glad I'm not running?
No. Like. And now
You're
I'm crying.
terrifying.
Okay,
I'll need some
let's
strength.
find some more debris.
Do we need to continue moving it, or is that where it landed? Did it like land into the web and stick there?
You can probably try and take this piece of debris and move it in the way, deforming the web.
Mm,
Okay.
Okay.
So y'all can work on that.
I have an idea, but I am scared to perform my idea because
You might summon some more jellyfish.
exactly, and they may not be so happy next time.
Is there something underneath this piece of debris?
Nope, it's just held there by the web.
So if we move it, I don't know. I mean, sure, I'm willing to try. I don't know how the physics work. What's keeping it up, and if we mess it up, will it stay up?
Well,
Yeah, it's the endless staircase. No one knows how the physics work.
Right.
Yeah.
I
Well,
have
it'll be
some
stuck in the,
rope.
it'll
Theoretical
just be
physicist
stuck
here.
somewhere else in the web, because that's where it is now. Is stuck in the web.
No, it's floating. The web is on it.
Where
I
is
thought it
Neil
was stuck in the
deGrasse
web.
Tyson when you need him?
I
don't
have
think
some
you can explain
rope.
fantasy physics.
Are we moving
We
it or not?
can.
Hey, I'm down. I'm there. I'm ready to help.
You can fly, so and I'm
Yes.
standing on a spider. So
Riss, if you can fly this rope over there and tie it through that hole, I'll take the other end and we can try to drag it in line with the spiders.
Okay. Fly over. You're this one, right?
I'm
I'll just flop
this
on top of you,
one.
get the rope from her, fly back
And
over
I'll
here.
climb up here over the spiders.
All right, someone gets to make a strength check at advantage.
All right, I tie off the rope for her. give her
I'll-
And the
extra
rope
chest
is going to
money.
help too.
Okay.
Is it-
Hoping for some good rolls.
Well, that should do it.
Yay!
Yeah, that's pretty good. I like that. All right.
There he goes, moving the earth again.
Does that?
I mean, she was probably saving her strength from not getting out of the web, but moving something really bigger or much bigger.
How
Grammar,
genius,
vocabulary, I have
Corey.
nothing.
That is a genius decision
Hey,
to break
Corey?
apart the. It's
What are frickin' Frack over there doing?
Freaking frack, what do you mean?
On
Oh, they're
some
watching
good guys
us.
over here.
They're watching you guys. You can make like an insight check to figure it out, but you have disadvantage because you really don't know what these things, how they act, or any
I'm
of
gonna
that.
fly closer, but not within their reach. And
All right.
Probably get pelted with something.
They will definitely react to that, and they will run back. They will run back over the
Into the
edge,
black square?
into the black square where most people can't see. But if you fly up, you can see that. It's basically the lip of the.
Okay,
So-
then I'll fly up, sure.
I will
60
reveal
of them
that.
over there.
And in the meantime, I'm gonna come over here and try to get my spear.
hurt.
Yeah.
Guess I have to make another strength check to pull it off the webs.
Yeah,
I'll begin
make a strength check to pull it off the web. Exactly.
Like since I'm at like
Oh,
half
there we
health,
go.
You got it. So that's what you see there, Howard. That's what Reese sees.
All right. I will fly back to the group to report what I just saw.
If anyone is hurt,
Oh, you
perhaps
just
now would be a good time
revealed
to
Yes.
It's visible to me
Recuperate.
too.
Healing
That's
if you-
visible to
if you
everybody. I
need
can't
it.
make it visible.
Did they,
to
while they were over there, what were they doing?
They were just retreating from you and going back to like hiss and clack at their brethren.
What you're saying is they were making a mixtape.
They were laying down fat rhymes, yo.
Guys, there's
Dylan, and Dylan.
there's a full landing over there with another one of those doors on it, another bridge-ish staircase leading away, and it looks like there's 7 of those ugly fellows. They click and clack at each other, and I don't know what they're doing. Lumbering about, I guess.
Were they laughing at us?
I don't speak click clack, so I don't know.
I too do not speak click clack. Well, we're gonna need to find our way across anyhow. And if they come charging at us at this point, they'll most likely get stuck in the webs. I'm not sure there'll be much of a concern an immediate concern, but it is something we should be wary of once we cross to the other side.
If I'm counting this off right, this is about 20 feet away. So I can take the rope and tie it off over here. We can try and put this one in.
I was just going to suggest that.
All right, we're gonna move another piece
Geppetto,
of.
while we are a bit stationary, perhaps you should tend to your wounds.
Hmm?
Anyone else injured?
Able to tend to mine, but I want to make sure that everyone else is taken care of before I take care of myself.
I am
How
still
kind of you.
slightly injured, as you'll recall.
All right.
How kind of
so-
you, gnome friend, but I am perfectly able.
And
All right,
I'm feeling
so-
well too.
Yeah. I'm still missing about a third of my hit points, so.
Okay, so let's see. I'm trying to think whether or not cure wounds or healing word would be the best.
You also have an
healing-
ability. You also have a druid ability that can heal.
I was gonna
That
say,
thing that you
healing
can
word-
Well,
even
I need 7 hit points, so whatever you think of bring
He-
is the
healing
best
word-
way to do that.
Healing word is best used as like a in the heat of combat thing. I need to like really spot heal somebody to keep them in the fight. Cure wounds is more of a
It also
downtime,
does
like you have
last.
time to cast it and you can touch the
Yeah.
person and stuff like that.
Are you
If
talking
you have
about?
a healing ability, that is another layer that you might be able to use as a stand-in if you don't want to waste spells.
While
Are
you're
you talking about Balm of the Summer Court? Corey?
I think so.
Sounds like a changeling thing.
Hold on,
It does.
let me check out your character sheet real quick. It is called, yep, Balm of the Summer Court.
Okay. As
Just
a
a
bonus action too.
It's a bonus action, so that's good for in the heat of battle as well. So cure wounds would be the thing that's better to use out of combat. But while you're deciding on what exactly you're going to do and looking up your spell and everything, I'm gonna give a shout out to Juvie in the comments.
Hey, bud.
Thanks for watching. And Juvie says that, first off, happy Mother's Day to Juvie's wife. And happy Mother's Day to
Indeed,
all the
happy
moms
Mother's
out
Day.
there, including Helen and Sarah, who are both
Thank
mothers as
you.
well.
Mother's Day, dear.
And Juvie says, to answer Tarek's question, Juvie does make gaming terrain and has a 3D printer for miniatures and prints modular
cool.
dungeons.
I thought that was the case. That is awesome. Shout out to Juvie. Good on you, sir. And I hope you're doing well in your business. That is awesome.
Okay, healing spell. Go ahead and
All
click it.
I'm thinking cure wounds would be a good one. So,
Okay, go touch the lady.
but I'll go ahead and let's see. I think casting at level 1 would be okay,
I think
right?
that's fine.
Are you supposed to be massaging my shoulders when you cast that?
There you go, 7
I
hit
mean, it doesn't
points.
hurt.
All right, so 7 hit points.
7 heals.
Uh huh. And I will cast something for myself because I am like half down too.
I hope y'all bought some healing potions as well. I gave you extra gold for that.
I have exactly one, and it is my most treasured possession.
look at that, did me.
I need to check my inventory to see if I have any healing potions.
For being a fallen noble, I was really a broke boy.
Nope.
guess
I
that
bet
makes
you
sense.
weren't as broke as the monk.
That's probably true.
I think I got like 3d4 gold or something like that.
I also got 3d4 gold, and I rolled really badly, so I was like, well, shit.
The person moving the extra, grabbing the rope, you're pulling a new piece over, make a strength check. You have advantage because I'm sure somebody is helping you over there.
I
Oh
tie
yeah,
it off and
it's
I'm
the
pushing.
two of us.
Yep. Somebody make the strength check.
Oh, okay, that's the healing spell.
I vote
Yeah, that's
Braziria. Or Brandman.
I like that better than
That's
the
good enough.
2d8.
So 14. Okay, so I heal full up.
Let me grab that. It's not coming to the front here.
Also,
There
if
we go.
I heal myself over my hit points, do I add temporary hit points?
No.
No.
Mm-mm. No, you just stop at full.
Yep. You only get temporary hit points if the spell says it gives you temporary hit points, and you can only go over your maximum number of hit points if the spell says that it increases your maximum of hit points.
Okay.
There are spells that do both of those things. This is not one of them.
You got about 10 feet left of web.
Oh, we can hop that.
Or that, or we can pull over another one. I mean, there's 2 big pieces still kind of floating out there.
Big-ish.
And while we could hop it, there are some weird. I'm gonna say there are 2 big pieces and a little piece just kind of floating around. Also, I kind of like the idea that we're repairing the staircase.
Let's take a look at that map then.
Is that snail thingy still down there, or is he gone and he's just, or is he still like chilling right there?
Oh, that flume. Yeah, he's gone.
It's dead.
He's actually following the staircase. So yeah, you see him like.
Oh, the one that escaped.
Yeah, yeah. You see him kind of following the staircase, figuring out where he is, what this thing is.
He pulled out a lunch pail and is sitting down eating. And is like, oh.
Oh no, they're following me.
Never mind.
just
the
wants to
thing.
live my
Follow
life.
Afraid of us.
Yeah. About that map, it's less of a illustrated affair and more of a set of instructions as I pull out like a notebook with a bunch of stuff scrawled in it in a
Okay.
handwriting that's not my own. But he did specifically mention that there should be blue mushrooms in the area we were going to be going to, and that it was extremely dangerous. So, maybe we should be prepared for whatever we encounter on that landing.
So we run towards that doorway and jump in it before those things notices?
I look at the instructions. Does it mention going to the landing and taking the doorway or continuing down the stairs?
It simply tells you how to get to the land of blue mushrooms, or the blue mushroom area of the staircase. This is the end of the instructions.
Oh no.
He did not mention whether the doorway was pertinent.
He gave you instructions to here.
How we get to here, yes. That's how I knew what direction to take in the staircases as we were traveling here. It was 9 hours after
So
all.
he assumed we were gonna die here, is what you're trying to tell me right now?
I mean, the bard seemed like he had a good head on his shoulders. I'm sure that he meant us no harm.
Did he say the mushrooms are dangerous, or just this area was dangerous?
No, he said that there was something occurring in this area that was extremely dangerous. And
Those
that
gross
the
things over there, and I point to the
Ilin. I don't
the
know,
clutch
but
of.
he did mention that he got the information off of the Ilin guardians that were guarding the staircase, the snake women. And he said that they had warned him that this was a very dangerous place right now, and that he should avoid it if at all possible. I told him that we were looking for somebody who resided here, and he said, good luck, and gave me some instructions on how to get here.
Let's just all keep our weapons handy, huh?
But are we going through the doorway, or are we going to the stairs?
I think we should try the doorway first.
Because we probably could just run real quick and go through that doorway. Without having to... I mean, I like a good fight more than, the average person, but those things are gross, and there's a lot of them. So we can avoid...
You said 7
I'll
of them.
fight anybody unless they're gross.
They're gross.
I hold my club.
And there's
Typical orc
a lot of
attitude.
them.
I hold my club
Not
out
just
from-
gross.
nothing to
There's a
shillelagh.
lot of gross. I have a threshold of gross, and they're over the threshold of gross.
Wow.
They're like
Yeah.
animate buttholes.
We have exceeded
usual
the
for
gross
orcs
limit.
to worry about.
I hold up my club in front of
I'm
everyone.
half orc, okay?
Geppetto,
Matt's,
yes.
Matt's
The
saying
human
something.
side is squeamish, huh?
Guys,
Exactly.
what is it,
Gross.
Matt?
Man, I had no opportunity to even act while everyone was talking.
I
It's
know,
like,
I know. You have an opportunity to act now. Go.
All right, nothing a shillelagh can't handle. As I hold out my club above my head. And dead silence from
Indeed.
everyone.
No, I had already said before you. I was like, yes, Geppetto, you have something to say.
So, what's the consensus? Are y'all going to fight them, or are y'all going to make a break for the door?
I
think Reese
think
just ate
we
one of
should
those
just go
mushrooms.
for the door.
Yeah, I didn't want to interrupt everybody else, but
Really,
yeah.
man?
Yep.
He's about to
Oh.
trip bird balls.
I was
Like,
considering
Time for that
it.
right now.
That's
Wait a
why I
minute,
asked if the mushrooms
just
are
ate one?
dangerous, but
So
I'm not just gonna eat it.
I'm
I'm gonna
gonna
watch to see what happens because I'm like I was considering eating one myself, so now I'm like, what's gonna happen?
The interesting thing is that it only affects avian species as a psychoactive chemical. So
I'm gonna
And
like rolling around
only
like he's on
freshly
catnip for
picked.
birds.
So I'm gonna go
For
quickly look at the mushrooms up the stairs and examine them. It's like, oh god, I hope he's not gonna die. I do not want people to die on my watch. So like,
Go
can
around
I do a nature
Alright.
roll?
Poisoning the
You
party
go up to the
because they're
mushrooms.
Dummies.
They
Huh?
look edible.
Okay, but can I investigate
Poisonous
mushrooms
ones
whether or
look
not
edible
they
too.
have any toxic compounds in them?
Make a nature check.
All right.
Do I need to make a roll there, Corey?
You got to take off advantage, Matt. But
Oh man, sorry about that. Hold on, can I
First
do
number
redo the roll
counts,
without
you get the
advantage?
12.
don't worry about it. You'll just
you
take
don't
the
need to
first
make
one. You'll just
a
take
roll.
12.
The druid is studying them as you like wait to see if anything happens to you, Reese, from eating a mushroom when everybody was talking about the gross creatures. Nothing seems to happen, and the druid Geppetto, you know that these mushrooms are perfectly edible and not that, they're like button mushrooms. They're just blue.
Huh.
He did mention something about bioluminescence, that they glowed blue.
No,
Nope.
they are not bioluminescent. They are just blue mushrooms.
Aw.
They're like
I
button
asked
mushrooms.
if they
Yeah,
were.
is he sharing this knowledge like with the party or?
I'm definitely going to.
Okay, I'm
All right.
scooping up some of these mushrooms then.
Like I breathe a sigh of relief. All right, well, if you ingest these, they are not going to kill you. So, yay!
I'm taking a few. I'm taking some.
As you move forward to start harvesting, one of the creatures moves forward and looks at you.
Ask
Goes,
him if. Ask him.
as
ask
you
him if
see
he
its
knows
tongue through its
Jardine.
whole cheek.
I'll freeze with the mushroom in my hand, like,
I hold my club up high.
Do
gross.
you know Jardine?
Oh.
Jardine
You
Mint.
rolled your club up high. It retreats back to its friends.
Good. Very good.
What,
I'm
why are
like,
you
what
staring
just
at- I was
happened putting the
asking it a
mushroom into my
question,
back?
gnome.
What happened? What just happened there?
Sorry.
Did you scare it away? Did you
He
scare
was
that?
threatening it. I don't think these things are aggressive. Otherwise, they might have joined in the fight when they had the advantage to.
I don't know. It seemed off, but all right. We can try asking.
I kind of push my way up forward toward the top.
Like put my
Again.
club away.
Do any of you know Jardine? Jardine Mirith. He came up this way not long ago, maybe a few days prior. Yes?
They
No?
look
That
at
one
you.
looks like it kind of looks
They all
made
look
in-
at each other. They look back at you and they laugh.
Ah, they do know. They know. You see that? You see the reaction? They know. We are here to try to find him. And Orem Triskelia, but a friend asked specifically about Jordan.
I mean, can you just tell them to point in the direction? Do we have to have a whole conversation? They're gross. They're like leaking.
Yeah, of course. Lepers exist, and I've still had conversations with them.
Just hurry up before I get a little trigger happy here and want to bash one. Let's move. Let's move.
I'll slowly walk forward in a non-threatening manner.
Do they have any remnants of clothes or anything around them? On them?
No, they're completely naked.
They're
Doesn't
too
make it
gross to
any
see
better.
any genitalia, so we're good to go.
Not
There's
that any
a-
of us were checking for that.
My character has studied certain types of devils and demons, and I know that there is one that kind of looks like that. So would my character, might he recognize them?
Make a. You get. Do you get like advantage to figuring these things out? I know you get something
I will pull up my character. I don't know.
because you're a ranger, and this is like part of your specialized thing.
Well,
so-
if they're demons or devils, they're my favorite enemy, and therefore I do have advantage to know stuff about them.
Yes, so you can roll with advantage.
All right.
Is that knowledge religion?
Yeah, I was gonna say history, religion. What do you want there?
Ba-ba-ba.
Religion, Arcana.
What is the
Nature.
correct thing to figure out?
I think devils
It
and
depends
demons
on
and
what they
undead are all
are.
religion, but I'm not
Yeah, it
positive.
would
Yeah,
be.
I think it's really. Go ahead, make it religion. You get advantage on your religion check.
Not very religious, but I do have advantage. I like that part. All right, there it is.
Unless because he's a ranger, it becomes nature.
So, I'll give you this. You know that it's a type of fiend. That these are types of fiends, and that's about all you get on
Uh,
that roll.
Those are beans. I say, like, very matter of factly in my weird voice.
Does that mean that they're not going to tell me about Jardine's fate?
Means I wouldn't trust them. Probably should kill them. If you have
You know,
magic
we're-
weapons.
Riz, that's a good point. You know your way around these bits. Have you ever heard of a place called Mytopia?
I don't know. Let me ask the Dungeon Master.
A Mytopia?
Should I make
Do you
should
mean
I make a roll for
Bitopia?
that, or
That's
yeah,
what you said was
Bitopia.
Mytopia. That's what I wrote down at least.
Okay,
I
it's,
might have
it's
gotten it wrong.
Bitopia. Bitopia is
Oh,
one of the outer
Bitopia.
planes. Yeah,
yes, I've heard of Bitopia. Well, I'm sorry, no, I should still roll.
yeah.
Oh,
Make a roll.
Mytopia. It's not Mytopia, it's Bitopia with
Yes.
a B.
Yes.
Wait,
Okay.
You want me to roll for that, there, Corey?
Yeah, sure. Make a
I
Arcana
don't-
roll.
I don't want to just assume that I know things. That seems unfair.
No advantage.
No advantage.
Unless
it's
you
not
share
my
the
favorite
alignment of
enemy to destroy
Bitopia, but
whole
I don't think you
planes.
do.
History?
I don't even know what the
Arcana.
alignment
It's
is.
a plane.
Arcana. Okay.
10.
10. You know it's
I'm like, Bitopia. It's a plane.
it's a plane. It's definitely a plane. It
I
may
think-
be an upper
I
plane.
think it's a plane of beasts. I don't really remember much about it.
It may be an upper plane. It may be a lower plane. It's definitely not an elemental plane. It's
Nope, because that'd be an inner plane. I think it's an outer plane.
Do you know if we're capable of going there from around here?
If the staircase is like the City of Doors, then yes. But I don't know where the door would be. I'm better at Sigil than I am with the staircase. 'Cause it's my
Giradana
first
was
staircase.
Giradana, the woman we met, the half goat, half human hybrid woman. She mentioned that Jardine was planning on going to Bitopia, but that he had spoken with this Chavanestra, and then they hadn't seen him in perhaps a week, and so they were worried he should have been back by now. I don't know if this door leads to that place or if it goes somewhere else.
I don't know.
Is there a way to test
Well,
that?
We could just
I
go
don't know, but if we
through.
get near the door, we might get attacked by the fiends. So just be aware, if you have magic, use it. You might need that to pierce their skin.
Well, good thing I'm a sorcerer.
I look at Brazira. Is that magic? And I point to your weapon.
Not in the way that you think.
Well, I'm sure you wield it magically, but
Hold up my club. Shillelagh.
That only lasts for a minute, by the way.
I don't speak Irish. I don't know what you're saying.
All right.
Well, it is also a cantrip.
As you approach the door, the creatures get kind of ornery, and they go, "Rah!" And then from way back here, let me, hold on.
Knock an arrow.
Click, clack, click, click.
From back here, that guy, you start hearing haunting music of pipes. Everybody, make a will save or a wisdom saving throw.
Oh no.
Oh.
All of us?
Oh.
Yes.
Oh.
Everyone.
Sorry, guys. About to be enchanted by the gross things.
Yep.
Oh no, I'm
no,
not.
you got a
Thank
nat
God.
20.
Not me.
Thank
Wait.
you, Lord.
Hey, you don't have advantage. She's made an 18.
Oh, 18.
I still rolled
18's
18,
still
so-
good.
Ah,
Ooh.
My natural
Iceling
20, my
probably
one.
didn't make it.
Yep,
My
she's
one-
the only one
Yeah.
that didn't make it.
Maybe playing a sorcerer without a good will save was not a good idea.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, there's no advantage on that one for favorite enemy. So I was checking before I rolled. I do not have advantage for that. And I needed it. 11.
can I spend an inspiration to roll again?
Do you have inspiration
Yes.
to roll?
You can spend it. You can always spend an inspiration to re-roll a
Yes.
roll.
Okay, because that roll sucked.
Sure.
Oh,
sucked.
Really? Man.
Wasted.
Brutal.
Whatever it is, it's got me apparently.
On the upside, you can pick whichever of those rolls you want to go with. Does that make you feel any better?
Not really.
I have just fit
Pretty
in.
sure
I'll
they're
just start click. I'll just
Pretty
start
sure they're both
click-clacking.
gonna hurt me.
Okay, you both have the frightened condition.
Ooh,
Who?
Oh,
Who?
Who?
already frightened, son.
Oh wait.
I rolled
you mean-
11. I probably got it.
Yes.
You mean Sarah and Howard?
Sarah and yes, Iceling and Reese both have the frightened condition. If you look in your compendium and you type in conditions, let me do it over here. Actually, let me show you how
Wait.
that works.
don't halflings have like advantage against fear or something like that?
Not that I'm aware of.
No, that's elves, I think.
The halflings
Elves
have a
are
lucky
charmed.
thing that they could re-roll.
So if you
but she already
open,
re-rolled
think
that. I'm
if
not
you
sure.
open your
Like the
compendium
lucky
and
foot
type in
ones or whatever.
conditions, you can go down to where it says
Lucky
frightened.
foot.
A
Yeah.
frightened creature has disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while the source of its fear is within line of sight. The creature
Neat.
can't willingly move closer to the source of its fear.
Is the source of my fear the person playing the music?
Yes.
Can I? Is it behind a wall?
It's through this door. There's a door right here.
Oh, I couldn't see the door. Now I see it. Now that you've said it, there's a little lack of shadow.
Yeah, there's a tiny little
Fortune.
lack of shadow there
Yeah,
that
okay.
indicates the door.
All right, cool.
Everybody can make an initiative check now.
We just
All right.
can't
Oh,
open the
initiative.
door.
Well. Okay then. Oh wait, hold on. Don't let me cancel. Well, sorry, Corey.
Make sure you have your icon highlighted.
Oh, I did have it highlighted. Okay, good. That's what I was worried about. I was like, oh no, cancel the roll. I need to click on my character, but it did it. I rolled a 7.
I rolled a 4.
I have a +7 to my initiative, and I keep making really low rolls on initiative. I think this is the second
All right.
time I've rolled
Reese,
a 7.
Hyrule, Bazira, Iceling, Bronwyn, and Geppetto. That's everybody. So everybody's on the list. These things are getting ready to, like, attack in mass. Reese, you're up first.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I can move 50, by the way, in case you forgot. I'm not cheating. Move to here.
You cannot?
I can't move forward. That's right. Where? Okay. I can move this way.
Ha!
Can I see it?
Right here. Halflings have brave. You have advantage on saving throws against being frightened.
Okay. Well, you had advantage on that, but spending an inspiration gives you advantage anyway. So just get your inspiration back. Sarah.
Okay.
So that's how that
Can
works.
Can I see it?
Let me do a little thing. Snap to center. Yes, you can.
Okay. Then I will have to fire with disadvantage. What was that distance you just mentioned?
So
No, I got it. 70 feet. Longbow can do that.
It has cover, by the way, from you from this angle.
Yeah, I'm not a sniper. All right. So is that full? Is that disadvantage cover, or is it just the higher?
It increases his armor class.
Okay. You know, it depends on how much cover. That's why I was asking.
It's just like 1/4.
Okay. Then he just has a higher to hit, so I won't know if I hit anyway. You'll have to tell me. So I will go with. I think I can cast Hunter's Mark as a bonus action.
That is true. You can.
So I will bonus action Hunter's Mark him.
As long as you don't plan on casting any other spells except for a cantrip in turn.
No, I was going to cast the spell of Arrow from my longbow. So we'll go with that.
Bold decision, sir.
Oh, I need to roll that twice. My bad. I forgot to put the disadvantage on. So I'll probably miss.
You hit.
Oh, I did. Neat. Okay. And I forgot to make it a magic arrow, so screw that. That's lame. Wait, a Hunter's Mark. What does that do? Does that count?
Gives
Pull
you
that
extra
up.
damage, I believe.
Does the thing?
Yeah, I don't think it gives me.
I thought it gives you like extra damage.
Yeah, let me double check. It gives me a D6 of damage. The D6 will go through. If I'm right and they don't take damage from non-magical weapons, the D6 will still go through. I'm actually not sure if I'm right. That's just something my character believes. Because I know it was true in 2nd edition. That was 3 editions ago.
Okay, how much damage?
If it's just the Hunter's Mark, 2 damage.
Roll regular damage.
Oh, okay. Cool. Another 7.
So 8,
9.
9.
9. Well, it goes down then.
Woo! Music stops?
Yep.
Whoa! That could have been way worse.
Yep.
I'm making up for
indeed.
being so useless last combat by doing something useful at the beginning of this one.
Both of you are no longer frightened as the music ends.
Ah, I'm a critic.
And he explodes into a million spiders.
High roll.
No, just a million little butthole fiends.
Oh god.
Whole things.
I don't know which is worse.
Are we doing like a Bruce Almighty thing with an
Irving.
anal dwelling monkey?
The anal dwelling butt monkey.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay.
Hey, if I'm
I-
not scared anymore, I can take the rest of my move, right?
Sure.
One. Oh, I'm still on the measuring thing. Get off! Stop! Make it stop! Oh, I have to go to the click the other thing. Got it. All right. I moved 2 boxes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I will stop here.
Okay.
Okay.
As far as I know, these things are only, because that's what Riss said, are only affected by magic. So I will cast Chaos Bolt at this young fellow.
Okay. He'll be cut down in his prime.
Ow.
Do I need to roll a D100?
You do.
Shucks. Sorry,
But-
guys.
Yeah, roll that D100.
More
It's
flume.
chaos. Cows.
9.
9.
Oh, wow. Okay.
That does
Holy
not
cow.
sound encouraging when the GM says, wow. That is not a good thing.
Neat.
Neat or meat?
Now
Oh,
I explode into a
Chaos
million
Bolt.
spiders.
Your Chaos Bolt doesn't go off. Instead, you fire off Magic Missile.
Oh, I don't even know Magic Missile, so that's a new one.
All right, now go ahead and
What
add
is
that
that,
to
a
your
D4?
spell book.
No, I don't get a spell book.
Or, you know what I mean.
I can't
Um,
know more spells than I currently have, unfortunately, as a sorcerer. So even if I did, even if he was like, yeah, you learned this new spell, I'd have to forget an old spell.
You're a Pokemon.
When you cast the spell using a spell slot
Yeah.
of second level or higher, creates
I'm
one
dragon
more
type
dart.
though, so that's cool.
So you
Means I get
get
Dragon Rage Leader.
Nice.
5 darts. You get 5 magic
5
missiles.
missiles.
That just a D4.
Yeah,
D4, right?
5
D4 plus
D4s.
1. D4 plus 1 for each of them.
Oh, for
I'm
each-
assuming though I can't direct them because I already casted a spell at a specific target, so they're
You know
all
what?
gonna go
That
after
seems
him.
fair. You know what? Make an intelligence saving throw to
And-
reassert
and if
yourself.
he gets a good one, he can
He can
decide.
He can decide. Yeah, he can think
That-
on the fly.
That is fair. I was gonna say, don't you mean charisma?
Oh,
Because that's my
that's pretty
spellcasting trait,
good.
but intelligence makes more sense.
16? Yeah, you can. 2 of them have to hit the
Original
your
target.
original target, but you can divide up the rest, the extra 3.
Okay. 2 will go to that original target then, and then it'll go 1 apiece to the other 3 that are flanking him.
Okay. Roll some damage. 1d4 plus 1.
Here is the first one, advanced dice roller.
So this is 2d4 plus 2 for the
2D
first one?
There's the first damage.
All right.
5.
5.
5.
And then 1d4 plus 1 for each of the others. So here is the first one for this guy.
Got it. I was just going to go from top to bottom, so you can just... You don't have to
Yep.
ping each one.
4.
Next one,
2.
2. And the last one is
5.
5. Not
All
too
right.
shabby. Though I look... At first, I like start the semantic components and moving my arms around. Maybe I levitate a little bit off the ground as the magical energy wells up within me. And then I expect to cast something, look kind of shocked, and start moving my hands around to try to direct as many of those bolts as possible as they fly out.
Yeah, I kind of like the magic missile from the Capcom beat 'em up game, where if you cast it and there's nothing around, they just kind of swirl
Just
around
circle
you a
around.
little. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
That
you go,
is pretty cool. I was
there's
just
an
playing that the other
monster.
day.
Goes and whacks it. Is that all you're doing? You got to move?
I will move closer to the doorway so that I have something on my back.
Okay. Braziria.
Useless.
Bazira.
Also remembering that Reese said that my weapon is basically useless.
I
But
may
now
be wrong.
I'm like, should I go? Well, either way, I'm not going to get close enough to hit one, so I'm just going to start heading towards them. So, 6, 2, that's 1.
Yes, come get next to me in case they charge me.
So I'm going to... Okay.
Yay!
Any other action you're wishing to do? Is that it?
I'll hold an attack, I guess,
Okay.
because I can't do anything else right now. So,
You hold an attack.
Yeah, you can ready an attack to attack
Iceland.
when they get close to you.
That's what she said. That's what I assumed she meant.
yes,
Iceland.
that's what I meant.
Mm-hmm. All right, so the fear thing is over now that the music stopped, right?
Yes.
All right. I am going to pull out my short bow.
Sounds good.
And what are my options here?
There's a lot of creatures
Let's
around you.
see.
What's the range on your short bow?
Let me take a quick
Pretty short.
The closest one to you is 55 feet.
Oh, that's definitely going to be in range.
It might be a 60 range bow, short
That's
bows.
kind of what I was thinking.
Just go to the compendium.
Yeah.
Short.
How do I figure that out?
Should be
It
on your
should
character
say
sheet.
well,
Under your bow. Short bow. It's also in the compendium. I'm looking in the compendium right now. Remember, you always
Okay.
have that compendium. And it just says it's simple and weapon. It doesn't have its freaking stats.
Range, it says 80/320.
So 80.
Oh, okay.
There you
80.
go. 80 short range.
Okay.
80 is where you get, like, your full bonuses and damage and everything, and then the higher number is the absolute maximum distance you can shoot.
So the nearest one is
Gotcha.
55 feet. There's another
All
one
right.
that's at 60 feet. The ones in the back are... They're farther, of course.
I'll aim for the closest one.
There's one that's 70 feet and one that's 65. So they're all within range.
All right, shall I just roll then?
Yeah, roll to hit. That'll hit it. Roll damage by clicking short bow in the chat box.
Alrighty.
That's enough to put it down.
Yay!
All right. Are you moving?
Do I need to hit another one?
No.
No, you don't.
Then no, I will stay where I'm at.
All right, Bronwyn.
Okie dokie.
Artichokey.
I already have my spear out because I thought we might have to fight these guys. So I'm gonna move up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I'll stab at it with my spear, two-handed.
Oh, I love that gift.
19 to hit.
You got it. And down goes another one.
Damn. I didn't realize we had a Shaolin monk.
Okay, I'm done.
All right. The creatures.
That gif is so good.
Right?
It is the only thing I could find of somebody just standing there with the spear.
It fits
In-
so well, though.
It's awesome, yeah.
There was another one of Homer Simpson throwing a spear and it going through like 4 people.
Nice.
I want to see that.
It's from one of the. It was. I think it was one of the movies, not the.
I got a
an
friend who's
episode.
about to be smacked because he walked up on her.
Yep, go ahead and roll to hit. This one. That hits. Roll damage.
Blam!
Wow. That just takes it right
Ooh.
out.
Smoosh! Bludgeoned it.
Red
Did it get
paste.
goo on me? Because if it got goo on me,
I'm gonna be pissed.
All right.
Look at her
Or I
in
can cast
surprise and go,
Prestidigitation.
"You are magic." Or I'm wrong.
Razira, the one next to you, is going to attack you with its claws. Does a 16 hit?
Yes.
my armor class is 16.
All right. You will take 5 points of slashing damage as it rends you with its claws. But then it sees its buddy dead over there and it's like.
I mean, I smushed it to a pulp.
And Bronwyn. These two are ganging up on you. One is aiding the other to make sure that they hit you. And that will indeed hit you. For 4 points of damage.
Alrighty.
Then, whoops! I keep doing the wrong thing. All right.
The music is not going along with this horrible battle.
You know, I run the game. I run the stream. I host. I also make the music, but I can't like DJ. I can't like find the right song for the right moment. Like I can only do so much.
That's just
We
because
have
you're
a
not wearing
playlist.
your Daft Punk helmet. If you put that on,
You need to have your like bangs, your DJ bangs. They're not,
The
they're
bangs.
not swept enough.
yeah, you gotta have the headphones on,
All right,
the
Geppetto.
turntables and a microphone.
Geppetto of the Ironwood is your time.
All right, so I have a speed of 25. How far can I go from where I'm
5
at?
squares.
Square is 5 feet.
So yeah, if you go to the upper right, you'll see a little like measuring stick tool.
Yes, there is that too.
But I got a better idea. Click on your icon and make sure it's grabbed in your like you can move it around, right?
Like this?
Yeah, put it back and just click on it and make sure it's like grabbed, and then hold the Q button. And now move your token.
Okay, and like how? Like my question was, how far can I move my token?
It should say. As you move your token, if you're holding the Q key down, it should tell you how many feet you're moving.
It doesn't do that. It just moves the token around.
No,
Yeah, it's-
you have to grab it first. Like, grab your token, and then hit the Q key, and then start moving around.
Oh yeah, it does that.
Ah, okay.
Totally works.
And if you want to make a turn at a right angle,
No.
right-click. Keep holding the left click, but right-click then, and it'll make a way marker.
Oh, that is super fancy.
Yeah, isn't it?
It's taking me like the opposite direction.
Nope.
Why do you mean it's taking you the opposite direction?
Whoa. Okay. Whoa. It did something really funky right now. It's bringing out like the site code. Give me a sec.
You just moved 20 feet.
20
Let's put you
feet?
back
All
where
right.
you were.
Yeah, by going forward and then backwards.
By going forward and then backwards.
Oh, now it's working.
Yeah, you have to grab your icon first and then hit the Q button.
Like, click and hold, and then.
So
You can't
As
hit the
in
Q
you-
first.
You
can go
have to
5.
already
You should
have
be able to go
moved
5
your
squares because you have
character
25 feet of movement,
before
and
you
each square
hit the
is
Q
5 feet.
button.
Okay.
You can't hit the Q
So
button
like
first.
I will have my club out and I'm gonna move here. I was like, all right, I'm here for help or to help.
If you want to move twice in a turn, you can take the dash action to continue moving again, double your movement.
Yes, you can move again with the dash action. Or you can cast a spell from there and attack one of these creatures with a spell like this.
All of those things are right.
Well, let's see.
You are-
I only have
you are 20 feet
minor
from that guy.
illusion.
You are 25 feet from that one and 30 feet from that. Yeah, can you all see my little arrow there?
Yes.
Mhm.
Yep.
Yeah. So you
You
have
should
that
make
too.
a minor illusion of bees. No
Yeah.
one likes bees.
That is the little circle with the ruler in it on your left. Anybody can do that to measure.
All right. But let me also see if I have like anything in my abilities. Dark vision, natural illusionist, wild shape.
You
know what,
can
now we're-
recast Shillelagh on your club.
I mean, like, I don't want to waste Shillelagh until like I'm actually like up against.
It lasts for a full minute.
Yeah, and it's a cantrip that costs a bonus action. It's like nothing to redo it.
Yeah. You can. This is like a great time to just get your shillelagh ready.
All right, I'll get my shillelagh ready then, just in case one of those pudge boys decide to walk up to me.
Okay.
You can still like double move as well. Oh, you don't need a
Yeah, you
roll
don't
for
have to
Shillelagh.
roll
You
it at
just
all.
cast the spell.
You just.
Oh.
You just do it.
All right.
And it lasts for a minute, right?
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
it lasts for 1 minute, 10 rounds.
Okay, your shillelagh is ready.
right.
You still have an action. If you want to do it, use your action for anything. You can use your action to dash and move again.
Yeah, like I'll make a dash right here. Get behind the big, strong individual. Make sure she takes the hits while I heal.
Sure. Sounds great. Reese.
Don't heal me or anything.
You're my half human, half orc shield.
Don't worry.
Does she
I
provide
know-
half cover?
Yeah.
Part human, part orc, all shield.
Hey, everyone taller than me is
She
covered.
counts as a tower shield, right?
She counts as cover to him because he's a halfling
Yeah.
or gnome. I'm sorry,
No,
gnome.
he's a gnome.
He's a gnome. Uh-oh,
Oh,
somebody's
Sarah.
gone.
Uh-oh. And it's Tara.
Sarah.
No, Sarah.
Eric, I was like, I'm sorry.
Yeah, sorry, like I was looking at the spot where
Wow.
you were in my screen.
Wow.
What?
Who
I
left?
think
It's
I still
Sarah.
need to,
Sarah.
if she comes back, I need to drop and then come back.
Sorry, all of our windows are crazy now. You know, I don't even think we were in the right windows. I forgot to change us around to the right place. Our name tags are all wrong. I am failing a lot today.
But in
Hello,
that
my
failure,
name is
you will
Geppetto.
succeed in the future.
We'll just keep going. Nobody cares. Nobody's watching except for Juvie. He cares.
Like, wow, you just called Juvie a nobody. That's just
Wow.
rude, dude.
Wow.
We love you, man. Corey's a jerk.
After all that and after everything, now.
Now you know how I truly feel. No, it's not. That's Juvie's lovely. There she is. She's back now.
Sorry
Alright, let
about
me-
that. My internet dropped for some weird reason.
I'm gonna make sure that everybody's in the right place.
Arrange us.
Yes.
Rearrange
Almighty
the strange
God.
people.
Hyrule's in the right place. Reese is not. I am. I don't know what all the names say.
Bronwyn is right next to you. Braziria should be
thank
where
you.
Howard is. Howard should be where Crystal is, and Matt should be where Ellen is.
Okay, that's right. Reese goes here. And Geppetto. Wait, Helen is in the wrong place. I'm all turned around. Alright.
She and I are interchangeable. It's fine.
There.
And then... Alright, and everyone
Look-alike.
switch! Brilliant.
Like
There, now
magic.
everybody's in their right place.
Yay!
Reese, it's your turn.
Okay. Let's see what's left. That was a pretty good turn against them.
Plenty of dudes left.
All right. I'm going to, as a free action, or not free action, bonus action to begin my turn. I can move my hunter's mark off of the guy that died immediately.
Yep.
To this fellow here that is not dead enough for me. And I have a clear shot, so I will take it. Eventually, when I get there. Longbow, there it is.
That hits.
Okay. Sorry, I don't have disadvantage anymore. Is that what did it roll twice? It sounded like it did.
I think you're good.
You didn't roll with advantage.
Oh,
You don't
that's
have
weird.
advantage.
I heard 2 dice roll. I guess I was
Okay.
just hearing things. Anyway, so cool, it hit. This and then a d6.
Do your damage plus your hunter's mark damage and whatever favored enemy bonuses you get.
It's totally dead.
It is totally
It's
dead.
dead.
It's
You
totally
killed it and then
dead.
you desiccated its corpse.
You put an arrow straight in its heart. Oh, by the way, as these things die, I forgot to say, they start dissolving into mist.
Oh
Don't
no!
breathe.
Interesting.
Everybody, hold your breath.
I attempt to collect my arrow before it turns into mist.
No, the arrow is left there.
You just
well-
battle punched them.
I think the player's handbook says for every arrow you fire, you get a 50-50 of losing it. So,
Really?
odd. I rolled odd. I get my arrow back. I'll check on the other one in a moment. And that's my turn.
Okay. Hyrule.
Okay, I'm going to spend a sorcery point to cast chill touch, two chill touches, one leveled at each of the remaining two.
No, you're not. You're gonna make her D100 roll.
Okay, then. Oh, damn! I was hoping cantrips wouldn't do this. Okay.
More flutes.
70.
70. Do I need to roll twice since I'm twin casting?
Yes.
I like that rule. That's great.
So the first one is a 70.
said nothing.
The second one is
75.
So the same thing twice.
that's fair because I'm twin casting.
They're twins.
Weave knows.
It's gonna be
Nick,
twice.
you get a
we
dire
don't mean-
flute.
I'm gonna be so mad.
Okay. Both you. Ah, jeez. 30 feet.
Is it gonna teleport me and Bronwyn?
Yeah. Everybody except for Iceling is invisible.
Great.
Nice.
I let out a
That's
surprise
great.
squawk.
And then
Oh, like
Do
what? What?
and then
Do I lose my spells?
Wait a minute, what?
yeah, your
That-
spell is cast. It's gone.
That
You lose a
includes
slot.
the enemies, right?
And since it's twin spell, yeah. So that includes the enemies, yes. They're also invisible. You glow with a bright light in a 30-foot
Iceling
radius.
is like, shit, where did everybody go?
But
What just
everybody,
happened? This
even
can't
though-
be good.
even though Tarek is invisible, even though Hyrule is invisible, he glows with a bright light in a 30-foot radius for the next minute. So everybody can see, like, where he was is now a bright, shining sun. It's
the
so
hell,
bright.
man?
If you
What
get
the hell? What'd you do?
That's why they call me the sun scorched. Well, that's
I'm
my
freaking
turn.
laughing to myself because I have just the spell to counter this to
think it
find
was-
the enemies
I
again.
think my turn was well spent. Okay.
So just a
Now they're
note.
invisible.
I'm gonna put like a little note on y'all, making sure that you know you're invisible. What's a good invisibility icon here?
Eye with an X over it. Like blind.
Ninja? Ninja face?
Ninja face. I like that. Ninja face. Everybody gets ninja faced. So we all know that you're invisible. Okay. Do you want to move, or are you good, Hyrule?
I think I'm gonna stay here for the time being. I don't know where anybody else is now, so I'm like,
You're also
shit.
glowing, so I'll give you that glowing icon as well.
Oh, you can put a glowing aura on him.
I could, but I don't want to do that. Well, actually, hold on. Let me... It's 30 feet. We want to see the aura.
There. Like that.
Turn yours off.
Of course.
The lights.
There we
Too
go.
much.
There. Tarek's got an aura of blinding
Goggles,
light.
They do nothing.
Well, it's not blinding unless you get too close.
I'm
Brazzera.
going nuclear.
Brazzera's turn.
I guess I'll move into the general direction of where the things were last time I saw them. And swing. I don't know if I hit anything or not.
Okay. Roll
somebody there you
to
can hit.
attack with disadvantage.
Well, not. I'm like, I hope I don't kill anyone except who I'm supposed to kill. But they can't see me anyway, so even if I do. Alright, disadvantage. Selected. And so
Disadvantage.
still.
You still hit.
Something.
She hit something.
Sorry,
Roll
Rowan.
damage.
Opening
He's good at
you.
this.
Oh, okay, cool.
6.
I turned off. There, go ahead.
You feel a thump.
You do feel a thump, and you are now visible.
Ah.
You have broken
Is your
your
target
invisibility.
Did
Yeah,
I?
that-
Yeah, if I ever
that'll
hit,
happen
did
if
it
you
show up
attack.
too?
Right, do you have a bonus action you'd like to use?
I guess that's enough.
No, I'm good.
Okay.
Did what I hit show up or
Nope.
no? Oh, then maybe.
But
I
you definitely hit something.
They fade
Uh,
out when they die.
It was kind of fleshy and soft, so
It wasn't Bronwyn. I didn't hear her go. Oh,
no, it was not.
or oh my god!
Oh my
Iceland.
god, they have hammers now! Run!
Stop. Hammer time. Do.
Sarah, are you okay?
Did you swing into
Yeah, I'm good.
this square?
It's your turn.
Yeah, that's where I'm facing.
I would feel
Okay,
really bad firing that way.
No, I was actually just thinking. So, would my character have any idea what's going on, or would she just be?
Everybody
panicking
just
right
vanished.
now?
You don't see
Okay.
anybody anymore. Everyone's
You see
gone.
me, I showed back up.
Oh, yeah. Brazira
Okay.
just showed right back up with a warhammer in her hand.
Did she
Julie one.
disappear again, or she's now visible?
She's now visible. You can see her, and that is it. Oh, and you see a giant bright light where Hyrule was.
Okay, so I'm gonna assume that there's some kind of magic going on and everybody's still there. So I'm gonna put my short bow away and pull out my rapier and hold it in front of me, since I don't know what's out there, but if it gets too close, I plan to stab it.
Right.
Oh,
If you
good
see
plan of
something,
attack.
it will get stabbed.
Wink.
Bronwyn.
Yeah.
Okay. Since Brazira just turned up next to me visible again, and, like, I assume that there was a sign that she hit something.
You,
Like a sound. Well, I'm gonna attack where the other thing used to be. With
Okay.
the spear.
make your roll. Disadvantage.
Oh, right.
So just make another roll.
16.
Well, there the
It's
same.
way.
16.
Roll damage.
Impressive.
7.
All right.
And-
You splork into something,
And I'm visible again.
and you're visible again. Exactly. Now you see Bronwyn. Iceling. She's...
Okay.
All right. Invisible creatures do invisible things.
It looked like you struck here, Brazira. Then she struck here.
Yes.
That's what happened.
So I'm guessing there are two, and that they are here and here. I don't know if they're alive or not.
There were 2 there when we all went invisible.
Okay. Geppetto.
All right, so I'm gonna move to this spot right here and cast Fairy Fire.
Okay.
Oh, genius!
I was wondering if anyone had that.
Not me.
What is the range? Click fairy fire so I know the
So-
deets. So it shows up. There we go.
60 feet.
Um,
Each object in a 20-foot cone within range.
Cube.
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 Cube,
Yes.
yes.
So where's the center of your cube going to be?
Let's say, I feel that they might try to retreat, so I'm gonna try to cast it here.
So right here.
Yes.
So a 4 foot by 4 foot, 4 block by 4 block square.
All right.
Technically 4x4x4, but that's just for us math nerds.
Well, yes, they're not flying. Or burrowing.
But you'd be surprised how many people forget about like the vertical dimension in these
Okay.
games.
Because you cast a spell. Whoops. I did the wrong thing, didn't I? Yes, I did. I'm a silly, silly boy. Token layer. There you go.
Nice.
So, Reese has a fairy fire outline.
Ah.
You are no longer invisible,
Because you cast a spell.
and you do not see anything else.
Oh dang. Looks like they moved out of range.
You were
Those
right.
ladies are super effective.
You were right to think that, either they're dead, which means they've turned into mist, or they ran away. You were right to kind of theorize that, but if they wanted to run away, they wouldn't be in that area anymore. They'd be somewhere else. So you know they're not there, which is good.
All right.
I tend to believe they're dead. They'd already been injured.
If an
And-
invisible person withdraws
I got in another hit.
without doing an appropriate movement, what do you call it? Tactical retreat or whatever, do you still get the thing?
No, you don't. When they're
Okay.
invisible, you do not get an attack of opportunity.
Because how would you know?
That's what I was looking for. All right. I don't know why all my
Opportunity
vocabulary failed me. When a guy does a thing with a thing, do you get a thing? Words hard.
That all depends, sailor, how much you're paying.
A kingdom for a noun.
You're wording so hard. So Reese, what are you up to? You can see yourself, an outline of you.
Jeez. I'm going to, because I'm paranoid, I'm going to go here. I'm going to fire in towards the door here. I think they're going to try and block us from leaving.
Okay.
Do I need to roll? Or am I just
Nope.
shooting blanks here?
You shoot it's an arrow. You shoot an arrow through the door. It goes through the portal into wherever land that is.
Immediately murdering the person we're delivering this message to.
Wow.
Person who's the greeter of the
As
of the
soon as we
plane.
cross, we see someone like
There's
face
like a
down
fruit
with
basket
an
and
arrow in the back.
everything. Like,
I just wanted to greet visitors.
High roll.
Right, so stop casting magic.
Corey.
Yes.
You know what? Never mind. I can't see them. I lost my spell, my hunter's mark. I can't move it because I got nothing to move it on.
Yeah.
Oh well. Sorry. Go ahead. My bad.
I'm going to ready in action. I'm going to pull out my crossbow, load it, and if anything pops up that isn't people that I recognize, I'm going to shoot my crossbow at it.
Brazira.
well, now Reese is standing in front of where I swung earlier. So I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to move towards the door and wait.
Okay.
Reese is also glowing. He could be pregnant.
It's not. It's
Is that how
technically not.
is that how y'all get pregnant?
It's
It
technically
just
not
means that
Reese.
you have a clutch of eggs that you need to deposit.
It's technically not Reese. It is the silhouette of Reese that sparkles.
Yeah, he hasn't done a thing that makes him turn non-invisible yet.
Oh yeah,
It's
you did.
still
You
shaped
shot an
like
arrow.
Reese, isn't it?
Oh yeah,
Oh wait, no. Reese was still invisible, wasn't he?
you shot
No,
an
you
you
shot
shot
an
a bow.
arrow.
But I didn't hit anything.
It's the
You made an attack.
You made an attack.
Oh, like all the blueberries and apples are just rolling away.
From his corpse, blood
Mhm.
pooling out, mixing with the like flower arrangement and stuff, and like
Sarah,
mingling with the strawberries.
it's
I'm
up
gonna
to
go
you.
ahead and
Shame.
start moving towards the people I can actually see.
All
My
right.
rapier's still out.
Just like anything is part of stab you.
Sorry.
Bronwyn.
Into the mist.
Um,
Did you actually move? Did you move?
No, not yet.
Go ahead and move. I don't
Okay.
think you have like another action other than moving though, right?
No.
Yeah. So
It's gonna take me a while to get over there, I assume.
Bronwyn.
I feel like we've been
What is
skipping
your
your
action?
turn, Sarah, like a few times.
No, you didn't skip me. I just didn't do anything because I didn't. You all were invisible, and I was like, "What's going on?"
She was very threatening with a rapier at nothing.
I just sat there like, I'm gonna wait and see how this plays out for a minute because I don't know what's there. right.
Well, I think we might as well try the door. I'm pretty sure we killed those things.
Okay, I'm gonna
They
end.
probably ran off over here.
I am going to end I'm going to end the combat then, because that's a full turn order. All right, guys, you are on this landing. There is
Okay.
a giant bright light next to the door. It's kind
I'm
of
going to take-
blinding.
I'm going to take advantage of the opportunity that has presented itself to subtly cast prestidigitation to make a loud, or actually a minor illusion, to make a loud noise that sounds like me ripping my way back into reality, and then I'm going to land in
Roll
a
a
dramatic
roll a
fashion and go,
d100.
Huh?
Roll a d100.
Oh shit! I forgot about that.
Why do you do this to us? You're just gonna
It was an
summon
opportunity to
Tiamat.
do something cool looking, but now I'm
Just
second
gonna
guessing
summon
whether I should.
Tiamat. Like, well, okay, I guess that's it.
Campaign's over. Time to move on.
Arrows killed us all.
54.
All right. Instead of making a sound or anything, you instantly become drunk.
Okay, well then, instead of making an impressive
He's not
noise to
invisible
signal my
anymore,
return
though.
to existence,
You burped.
Yeah, but you're not
with a
I
invisible.
know, I was
belch.
gonna say, I flop out of invisibility and stumble across the floor.
All right. As he
Bumping
fumbles,
into me, apparently.
as he fumbles towards Iceling, you Iceling have to make. Oh no, you're blinded. You cannot see right now because the light is
Oh,
so
goody.
bright. Because he's right on top of you.
Ah, what the hell?
You can't see it,
Does he
but
run
it
into her little
definitely smells
rapier?
like whiskey. Lots of whiskey.
As
Hyrule,
he,
can you
What?
turn that thing off?
What what?
What are you doing?
Oh,
as long as he's next to you, you can't see.
Ah, get off me!
okay, sure.
Brazira is now blind,
And me too.
and Bronwyn is blind.
And Riss.
Stumble.
Everybody's blinded. So,
Everybody's
oh my God.
blind.
Stumble.
No.
Hyrule, you might
Hyrule,
knock him
sit
out or
down!
something.
Stumble.
Hyrule, you might want to keep yourself
Stop
together.
moving.
What on earth happened?
I'll be fine. I'm just gonna see if there's a latrine over
Everybody,
here.
Wait,
as he moves away, you get the bright blotches, like spots, and it finally you can start seeing again.
Okay.
And then suddenly,
Wasn't there a
the light fizzles out.
Wasn't there a musical instrument over here? I
Yes,
just wanted
you
to play
find
music.
some pipes.
Clank, 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 clank.
there may still be invisible demons out here.
You find
He's blinded them at least once.
you find it's a set of pipes. That's what you find. Like
Are
pan
we out of
pipes.
combat?
Like Peruvian pan flute.
Ooh. I pick them up and start blowing on them poorly, like
Ew.
Hey, Tarek.
Oh, you're drunk. I forgot.
Hey, Tarek, odd or even?
even.
You also find 2 halves of my arrow.
I think you broke the flute. It's totally not working.
Congratulations, you gained leprosy.
I know. You're like, yeah.
Ew.
Get off of that nasty flute.
There's
gonna
enough
slowly
alcohol in my
start to
system.
turn.
I'm sure it'll kill any germs.
There's no alcohol though. It's magical drunk. You don't even get pickled. You get all the germs.
I think maybe
You
we
come
should
out,
just
you stumble out of the room
take
with
a
what look
rest.
like horrible-looking cold sores on your lips.
So as you're trying to play the flute and you spit a little, but eventually, like within 10 seconds, you're playing the flute like you were born, like you studied how to play the flute. And it sounds great.
I found my calling in life.
Are we all terrified?
I
No.
was meant to be a bard. If only I wasn't cursed with this magic, I could bring beauty to the cosmos.
And I call out across the room, who's to say you couldn't do both?
I need to make him intoxicated here.
Don't look at me. I'm a monster.
Stop moving. Maybe-
I
No,
used my
not
eyes.
monster. Multi-class.
I come out of the little room back there and I just plump my butt on the ground and keep trying to play the flute.
I move away.
It's not trying. You succeed every time.
Well, yeah. I keep playing the flute. I'll put it that way.
You
But we aren't
figured out
terrified,
the
right?
trick.
No, you're not. You're not terrified. No one's terrified of the drunk man sitting on the floor playing good flute music.
Do we need a rest?
Yes.
Uh,
We're here, right?
for our flautist's sake, we should stop here for a while.
Should probably eat some bread.
That's a
Sounds
good
like a
idea,
flautist.
Hyrule.
You need some mushrooms. There's lots of them around here.
They're edible.
Do they
And we
soak
got
up?
rid of the guardians, so...
It's something in my belly. Give me some mushroom. I'll keep playing the flute.
I'll pick him some mushrooms.
Sure, you can eat mushrooms. Are y'all taking a short rest?
And you accidentally play the Song of Time.
Not an ocarina.
Didn't we play anything?
You can
Here,
play that song
Hyrule,
on
have
any
some
instrument.
mushrooms.
Thank you, Broadwood. You're such a good friend. You know that you're good. You're just a good person. You're a great dwarf. You're good at dwarf things. You're pretty good at being a monk. I mean,
Well,
I think.
thank you.
You guys want me to knock him out so he can sleep this off?
It's good. You're good peoples.
Because I'll do it.
Even if there's two of you.
Nah, don't whack him.
But I didn't know you
I
had
don't
a
know, it's
sister.
kinda
I look slightly disappointed. Fine. It would just
Like,
be a small
I'm just
dump,
gonna
just a
playfully
small-
like try to toss mushrooms into his mouth as he's like probably trying to catch him.
So Tarek, as
I'm
long as
probably
you
not
are
trying to catch them. They're just like thumping off of my face and falling on the ground.
Tarek, as long as your character Hyrule is intoxicated, you are poisoned. A
great.
poisoned creature has disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks.
Ooh.
But you feel good.
I feel excellent, guys. I think
Sounds about right.
I'm fine.
So so intoxicated poison, like as in like he has like a sort of like venom coursing through his.
No,
I think
he's
it's just
drunk.
A stand-in for being drunk, being that
Drunk is the poison status.
inebriated.
Well, I mean, technically, real life alcohol is a poison. If you drink enough of it, you can hurt yourself.
Yeah.
True.
She'd know. But
Hey.
okay.
So you
That
guys,
was absolutely unnecessary.
you guys set up for a short.
It's not like I'm innocent there.
You guys set
I
up
was
for.
gonna say,
Short rest.
You guys set up for a short rest. It takes 1 hour to do a short rest. In that hour, on your character sheet, you have hit dice that you can spend. If you spend a hit die, you heal that many. You roll a hit die of healing. So everybody should have 3. If you want to use one of your hit dice, you can to heal.
Or however many. You,
You
can
can-
use all 3 if you want.
Already
Yes.
fully healed due to me using my spells, but do I regain spell slots?
Only warlocks,
Not
I think,
from
can
a
do that in
short rest.
Yeah, not
Yeah.
from a short rest.
The one time I
Like,
rolled
Also,
down-
Corey, how do I count like whenever I use spell slots? Because I know like last
On the spell page,
uh-huh.
there is a section above each level of spell that says spells total and spells.
Yeah. Slots total and
remaining-
slots remaining.
Slots total, slots remaining.
Yeah. So your slots total will be, I think, automatically generated, and then every time you use a spell slot, you subtract 1 from the total, and you put
just
it in the spells
manually
remaining.
hit the down arrow.
Like I don't think there's arrows there, but like I have a total of 4 first level spells, but I've cast 2, so I have 2 left.
Ah.
I now have -1 level 1 spell slots remaining.
Is there anything special you would like to do during this 1 hour rest?
I'm posted up where I said.
Yep, I got it.
Just in case, because we don't know where they went or what might come up from this direction.
You're very correct. Anybody else?
I'm gonna explore my potential career as a flautist,
Okay.
and
Y'all get great
and-
little
and-
flute music for the entire rest.
and regale in between my songs with stories of tragedy as I escaped the noble lands that I once came from. Drunkenly.
I'm just gonna lie back and space out, listening to the music.
Okay. Anybody else doing anything?
I'm staring at this doorway. I'm tempted to stick my arm through it, but I talked myself out of it.
And Sarah, is Iceling doing anything special?
Nope, just gonna chill and try to rest up.
And Geppetto?
You know what? I think I'll join Hyrule with my lute, practice a little bit.
All right. There's some good music as you rest. Not bard good music, which gives you extra healing potential, but still good.
So we got 2 lutes and a flute. The
I
women, I guess, can be dancers.
I remember I have a -1 in charisma, so like I want to see how badly I perform.
So everybody who has medicine can like roll it. Not just like roll it, you should roll it.
Whoa! Wow!
Bronwyn, you notice that he's not getting less drunk.
Uh-oh.
An hour after the hour passes, he is just as pissed as he was starting.
I kind of thought you were gonna say he's more drunk than he was when he started.
He's getting drunker by the second.
Oh,
Oh
he got a
no,
black
he has
tea
auto
every
brewery
time he
syndrome and we fed him bread. I'll just kind of mention it to everyone. Is it just me or is he not sobering up?
I'm so glad that you guys decided to adventure with me, you know, because who else would I play this flute for if I was here by myself?
so Bronwyn,
quite
do you,
lonely.
like bring it to my attention because like I'm just like stupidly probably strumming along.
No, you're off beat. Stop it. You're ruining the jam shush. It's just not. You got it's 2-2-3 time signature. I don't even know how I know that, but just do it. Just do it.
Because like if you do bring it up to me, I will become concerned and I'll try to use my lesser restoration on him.
All right.
Uh,
You cast Lesser Restoration on him. He's no longer drunk.
Ah.
Awesome.
Well, that was a little concerning. I'm a little mad at myself for not noticing.
What happened?
You
Was
were
I-
drunk.
you were drunk.
But you played that flute really nicely.
And you weren't getting any more sober.
I didn't say anything about secretly having wanted to be a bard, did I? 'Cause I totally didn't.
I
Not
mean,
a
you
thing.
did. You did.
meant-
You kind of told us all that you aspired to be a bard, but
Yeah.
you had too much magic or something.
Okay, but
and
just
then
don't.
And then you blabbered something and some drool came out, and then you started playing that flute that nasty thing put its lips all over. So you might want to check on that later on.
You might want to sanitize that, my friend.
It's a little
But-
late for sanitizing. It's a little
I'm
late.
gonna hold on to this flute. I feel
Try
like
to
I
play
might-
it now.
Your secret's
Play
safe
something
with
right
us.
now. Play it now. Maybe it was just drunken talent.
I pull it out and start trying to play again.
You can play the flute.
Wow. Maybe.
It sounds great.
Maybe this flute just makes whoever's playing it very good.
Well, when that
Oh, so
gross
you're
thing
saying that
played
I
it, it
wasn't-
wasn't good. It
You're
just,
saying that I didn't have natural talent in me?
I thought you didn't care about that, though. Didn't you just say that you didn't?
I'm keeping the flute. I put it in my satchel.
You're easily as
Stand up
good as the
indignantly.
fiend.
I have nothing against it.
Nobody said they were going to take it from you.
Can we go through this doorway now? I've been standing here for a whole hour looking at this doorway.
Okay.
I would
Well,
really like to go through this doorway.
Yes, let's
I
see what's
stand
on
up
the
and
other
go,
side.
Yes, of course. I'm sorry to have caused such a distraction.
I mean, there's the stairs, so if anybody has a reason why we shouldn't go through this doorway that I'd really like to go through and take those stairs instead.
Speak now or
Surely
forever
it's the
hold
right
your
way.
peace.
Currently.
Besides, I have an arrow to look for.
Oh, I vaguely remember there being a broken arrow behind that doorway.
Well, he shot one through the door here, too.
Oh, well.
So,
I'm gone.
as you look through the doorway, the astral mists kind of separate, and you see a dark cave-like entrance. Beyond it are rough stone steps that are naturally formed in an unlit cave.
Before everyone else goes through, because I've already walked through, my first words are, more steps. Start trudging up the steps.
Work.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I guess we can't leave him alone.
Ooh, do I find my arrow?
You know what? Hold on.
Because he did fire something in there.
The real question is, can you see on the
Yeah.
other side inside of a
Yeah,
cave?
your arrow's right there.
I find it broken. I called even just as I rolled. And I
Oh,
rolled.
okay. Well, so you go through this doorway. There are some stairs. It's a dark cave, unless you can see in the dark.
I have dark vision.
I
have
do
dark
not.
Me too.
I don't either. I'm just a poor human.
I think I have a torch.
I have several torches for some reason.
I will light a torch.
They come standard to the kit.
Yeah.
Don't give discounts.
Alright. So I come through the door.
Woo! Okay. So everybody's in this dark cave. You'll have to light a torch, or
So I light
Yeah.
a torch. Torch.
Before I go through, I grab a small handful of mushrooms. and
munch
then I
them
go-
like
Had
potato
mushrooms.
chips or something.
It's like the first thing I did before we even got into a fight.
They
It's like mushrooms.
taste like button mushrooms, guys. They're fine. They're kind of
Food is
tasteless,
food.
but
Food is food.
Extra
Yeah, but
rations.
it's extra food. We don't know how long we're gonna be without
Exactly.
rations, so
Exactly.
Hopefully not 9 or more days.
so as you go up these stairs, the cave opens up into some light, and there is a vast desert with green sand that is sprawled out ahead of you, with some weird, like, rock outcroppings popping up here and there.
Oh. Well, it's pretty. But is this where we're supposed to be?
No one knows. His directions stopped at that landing.
Well, I shall dub this the Emerald Desert.
You can't just name stuff. I'm sure he already has a name.
Possibly, but
Well.
this will be my name for it.
Emerald Desert makes sense.
Well, it was either go through here or go further on those other steps that go off the landing. I wouldn't recommend perhaps getting lost within this desert, though. That probably would be very counterproductive to what we want to do.
Is it daytime in the
everybody
desert or is it
wait.
dark?
It is daytime. Are you, like, scanning the desert or looking out?
Well, I put out the torch I just lit.
Okay.
It's like it's dark. I light a torch. It's light. Oh, awesome.
Well, you need the torch to go
Excuse
through the
me.
cave.
All right.
Yes,
yeah, I'll
Crystal?
look around the desert. You You guys want me to fly around, get a lay of the land, and come back?
Sounds good to me.
Sure.
Hey, before anybody goes anywhere,
Snap.
I just
Walk if you need
remembered the person we were supposed to be going to find had a magical flute.
Oh no.
Oh,
Wait.
the bard. Wants us to let the bard with the magic flute know she wants to know if she's Ira Dino Barrier. The Barrier wanted us to let the bard know that she wants to know if he is okay. I did make a note about that.
Yeah, Jarden Mirith. Oh.
Oh.
Yeah,
That he may not be okay.
I don't think he is.
I mean, either way, he's not okay.
Either he got turned into a fiend or he was killed by a fiend that took his flute.
Yes.
Maybe
Yeah.
he bartered the flute away?
Either that or we
I
just
don't
fell
think
for an
those
annoying
guys-
illusion trap and we
I
just
don't
killed
think those
innocent
guys
people.
are trying to barter anything. I don't think.
So,
I
the
can't-
Aarakocra is doing a survey. Make a perception check.
Okay. I will do that.
Can't help but wonder if that Shavanestra might be behind all of this.
Ooh. In one of the outcroppings nearby, there is a cave. In outside of the cave, you see figures standing outside of it.
I will attempt to dart back to where I was without being seen. Do I need to make a stealth check or
Sure, make a stealth check.
Alright.
All right.
Fly stealthily. Try not to cast a shadow.
I'll pull that shadow right up. don't want to do
With
that.
your
That would be
perception
silly.
check, as good as ooh, that's a good stealth roll.
Ooh.
With your perception check as good as you are, some look humanoid and others look strange and not humanoid, but yeah, definitely figures.
Okay.
You fly away, you
Um,
don't think any of them saw you.
I will kind of swoop back down to where I came from and tell the others about how many people did I see?
I'm gonna say that there were 4. Maybe more. Maybe that one thing you saw was also one of them. It's hard to tell.
So there are 4 or 5 figures over there. Some humanoid, some not. And I give directions and
Did
kind
any
of
of
give
them
a
look like
description of
Jardine?
the land.
It's pretty close by. Y'all can make it there with a short little jaunt.
Maybe hostile.
Okay.
Maybe not hostile. I don't know.
I think we should check. It's possible that the people we are looking for are amongst them. If not,
I mean, we are talking about planeswalkers, and they are like this is very close to the staircase.
Is
So
this Bitopia?
maybe they'll know.
They didn't put up a sign.
Okay,
well,
you
I say
head
we
on.
go look.
As you head on over there, are y'all stealthing over there, or are you just going?
I'm being
Ooh,
stealthy.
I would
Stranger.
say stealth. I would say stealth would be a good idea.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, try to be stealthy.
If everybody's
Yeah.
stealthing, I just want one stealth roll from the person that has the highest stealth. And since you have to corral a large group of people, do it at disadvantage.
That's fair.
All right. I would like to roll for that, please.
You go right ahead.
A +2 for stealth.
She already called it. I'm giving it to her.
I'm pretty sure the rogue has a better stealth than that.
Probably. All right. So do I just roll?
There
Yep.
should be no.
Click the
There should be
words.
buttons disadvantage at the top there. See where it says advantage, disadvantage. You're doing it
Man.
at disadvantage, and then you're clicking the skill.
She's not a rogue. She's just a remover of excess people.
Well, that too.
She's a
Okay, hang on. A
troubleshooter.
disadvantage. And then where do I put in the 2 part?
You just
I just hit disadvantage.
Yeah, you just make
Yeah.
sure disadvantage
Make
is
sure-
highlighted.
yeah,
You
it's
make it
red.
red,
Okay.
and then click
And
the
then
skill.
just roll stealth.
Yep.
Okay.
Ooh.
Ah,
Ooh, it's an 11.
a 20, but you have to take the 4.
yeah.
Plus whatever.
Yep, that's the problem with disadvantage. Make sure to click off disadvantage. Make sure you put it on normal.
Back to
Okay.
normal.
So as you are creeping up, you are like unsure whether you're the best stealthing with these people because it's kind of cramping your style.
I glide in fairly quietly.
But as
I got a
you
+5 stealth.
as you come around the corner to see these figures, you notice something strange. They're not moving.
Okay.
Are they all statuesque and going like this? Because that's not suspicious at all.
Not
Oh
all
no,
of them.
not even slightly.
Not all of them. But they're in the sunlight. They're just shadows now. You'll have to move forward to observe them better.
And can all of us see that they're not moving?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Y'all see that.
Slowly creep up on the statues.
Should we
Well,
call
they're
out?
if they're not moving, then why are we sneaking?
We don't know what else is around.
That is a good point.
Or why they're not moving?
It's actually a super clever tactic to ambush people. You stand there not moving when they walk and figure out what's wrong. Go, "Pow!"
You've activated my trap.
The. Let's get closer.
Okay.
Okay.
I continue to
Y'all
try to
get
slink.
closer, and you see these statues. They are definitely statues. They're made of the same stone that the surrounding area is, and they're very strange looking. One is like an octopus with a dog head, but many of its tentacles have been broken. One is like a creature with many arms, but all of their arms have been broken off, and its head has been broken off. Just weird, strange things, like like a horse, but instead of like it would be like a centaur or a barrier, like, but instead of where the human part would be, there's just a house. And
I
then
was not expecting you to say house.
No, I was like,
That caught me way off guard.
and then laid out in front of the cave is an eviscerated man.
Uh-oh.
We lost somebody.
who's gone?
You
Nobody.
teleported, Howard.
Yep.
I teleported?
You
Yeah, you
teleported.
teleported to the bottom of the screen.
Now I gotta
my
change
thing.
where everybody is. Oh,
I don't know what happened. Sorry.
No. No.
It was just a momentary loss of connection or something.
I was gonna say, now your arcane magic is causing wild things to happen.
No.
Reese.
Oh, well, it makes sense because I am now Hyrule the Sunscorched.
Oh yeah.
And alright, I think I fixed it and rearrange. I've done it.
Which means, really, it's still somehow Tarek's fault.
I get that a lot.
Okay. Lots of
fair.
weird statues and an eviscerated man.
Yeah, when you said eviscerated man, I my first instinct is to go and try to like check up on the person,
Mm-hmm.
especially because I'm not that smart. So I'm like, we might be able to save him, and I'll dart forward.
Alright.
Yes.
You notice that let's see here. Yep, this guy has been ripped apart. He's partly eaten, like something has chomped on him. Like he's been stripped of a lot of whatever items he has. He looked like
Does he look
was
like the description that I was given of Jardin?
No. This guy looks like he's lived out here for a while.
Oh, local.
He's like
Local
all
yokel.
weathered.
In fact, you look over at the cave entrance and there's like flaps.
I try to check his pulse.
Okay. I'm not gonna continue on that thread at all.
His
Hyrule,
pulse is not there.
I think he's dead.
You got an auto success on a medicine check. Dead man.
All his inners are outer. He's dead.
Well, there's not much more we can do for him now.
Not much more we can do. Sorry.
He's with God now. He's with.
He's with God
He's
now.
he's at peace.
Look at the druid. Can't you reincarnate him?
Don't.
That is
That-
well
don't.
beyond my capabilities.
Do not. Reincarnate.
He could be a goblin or something. You never know. It's a weird
What?
spell.
What's in those flaps over there?
It could be his home.
I think he was the crazy
Take
person
a
who made
peek.
these statues.
All right, you take a peek in. Do you have any dark vision?
Yes, I do.
Okay. You see in there. It looks like a domicile. There is a bed. It's been kind of torn up. There's like a cauldron. It's been tipped over. There's places for food to be hung and stored. It has all been eaten and gone. There are like little bones and stuff littering on the floor. Yeah.
Well, it's likely that this is where he lived.
Died doing what he loved.
Are you gonna finish that statement?
Hanging meat.
No, the correct answer is he died doing what he loved, making freaky statues.
Freaky stand.
There you go. Finish that one for you.
Also true.
Are we? I probably kind of tuned out a little bit, but were we able to assess this guy's identity?
Oh,
Do we
He's
know
a
who this
stranger.
is? Just a stranger.
Local. I take it.
You say he was eviscerated though, so I'm gonna start searching the area. It doesn't look like fresh or like he's been like that for months.
He's been like that not for months, but it's not fresh either. It looks like a couple days.
All right, well then I probably have a low
can make
chance
your-
of any, but I'm still gonna look around for tracks. You said it was desert-like, so there's sand.
Make a
Nature?
no, not a
Survival?
nature roll. Make your religion roll one more time.
Oh.
With
Okay.
advantage.
That's no good because if I'm getting advantage, that means it's a thing I don't want to think about.
Oh God.
You have no idea.
Yep. That's an awesome roll.
There's
right
no
there.
tracks. There's nothing. No evidence. Like this could have been anything.
Could have been. So I'm still gonna walk around and look for tracks, but like I say, I won't be at disadvantage if it's fiends. I just won't be at advantage. They'll
So-
be across each other out.
If he's been dead like a day or two, the sand has probably covered any tracks.
Okay.
Hmm.
The green sand.
I wonder if anything, whatever did this to him, is coming back.
I'm gonna
Any
take
any
a
sign
look
of trouble
around
in there?
inside.
Yeah, there's like. I described the inside. Most of the stuff that he had has been either destroyed or looted.
Okay.
After a few minutes of searching, I'll return. I saw no tracks in the sand. My guess would always be fiends because they didn't eat him, so it's not regular predators. And it looks like they were being pretty mean. But humanoids can be mean too.
Indeed. Wise words.
So best
So-
of both worlds. It was tieflings.
Is there any way that we could try? Should we try scouting the area? I've never traveled in the desert before.
Now, from what we were told, this was the landing that was supposed to take us to where we wanted to go.
Maybe it was the staircase.
Well, maybe.
Just make an intelligence check,
Ooh.
everybody.
Everyone?
Ooh.
All right. Saving throw or just
Check.
Yeah, intelligence check,
Just
not the saving
intelligence
throws.
I'm feeling extraordinarily stupid right now.
Hey, my brain did good.
Hey, Hyrule and Reese, both of you.
You just click on the word intelligence, by the way, Matt.
oh, okay.
Not in
You
the
can't
saving
figure
throws
out how to
box.
roll it. You have failed your intelligence roll.
Be
There
nice.
you go. Got it.
So yeah, and Geppetto, you all know that the guy you were looking for,
Orim.
Orim Truscalia, was meeting his girlfriend Shavanestra here, or not here, but she
In the
lives
blue mushroom
in
area.
the blue mushroom area.
Uh-huh.
I need to go back through the
So-
portal, I guess.
I believe it is within our best interest to go
And
back.
These staircase areas can be very large. Like, you walked for over a couple hours through the columns area.
mhm.
Yes.
Yeah,
Before this
maybe
roll,
we
I was
shouldn't
still
have
going to say,
come in
why
here."
don't we go check back in the stairs?
I honestly
Is the
don't-
portal still there?
Probably a smart
Yeah, the
idea.
portal's still there.
Okay.
You can go back down the cave. You'll have to light
This-
the torch back, because, you know...
They
Start
were
with
gone
that.
for so long.
This is definitely not what my heart desires.
Okay.
These statues might be worth something. Want to take one?
Good
They look
luck.
heavy.
You go for it.
Zera's pretty strong. She could take one.
I was already heading back to the portal. Sorry.
She's just ignoring you,
I'm like,
man.
what?
I said, did you want to take one of these with you, like a souvenir?
No, I'm fine.
The horse house looks quite tasteful.
So everybody travels back, and you're now back on that same landing where you killed those whatever those creatures were. And you're looking at the other staircase. That staircase goes. You can tell it goes down to another
Down.
landing, about 100 feet below you.
But it's still encased in blue mushrooms.
The blue mushrooms are on the staircase. On the undersides, they grow, all sorts of places.
We'll probably stop until there's no more blue mushrooms left. So
As you begin to descend the staircase, this part of the adventure is over, and we'll have to pick this back up in a week on next Friday, as our 2 hours is up. So
Everybody level up.
no one's leveling up right now, but we're gonna check to see if anybody has done anything to get inspiration back.
I haven't used my inspiration, so I'm in the clear.
Yeah. Yeah, Bronwyn, get your inspiration back. You still have your inspiration, Hyrule. Brazira has inspiration still. Reese.
I didn't see anything.
Yeah, I don't see anything either.
It's all right.
And Geppetto has inspiration. And lastly, Iceling doesn't
You said
have
I already got
inspiration.
mine back.
It says you don't have it. You don't have your icon in there.
Put the little dragon back by clicking in the block.
Okay. Hang on.
But
Top left.
She was doing it backwards, like
oh, you're
Matt
doing
was.
it backwards? Okay. Yeah, if the dragon's there, it means you have it. If the dragon's not, it means you don't.
Where is it on the character sheet?
See
Top
where I'm looking
left.
at? I'm adding
Oh, I
it.
see.
I'm subtracting it. I'm adding it. I'm subtracting it.
Gotcha. Okay.
Okay, so I'm adding it. There it is.
Yeah.
You have a little dragon.
Yay.
Okay, that's it. That's it, everybody.
All right.